It was inspired originally by the fastest Indian. It got me thinking, no one had set an electric land speed record.
It's epic. The brain couldn't compute what it was. We kept calling it snow because it's just the mind couldn't compute that there was just so much salt over such a huge expanse. It's all the way to the horizon.
It was an old Suzuki frame that I got for 50 bucks. We lengthened it by 300mm and Mark had a forklift motor. Just started stringing it all together.
Getting to the salt from Sydney is not just a one-day hike. 2,000 k's each way. The last 240 k's is all off-road, it's all dirt and mud. Well, it was mud for us, we were hoping it would just be dirt, but yeah, it's a challenge to get it up there and the bike got pretty dirty. Tough lesson to learn in the desert is we didn't have a covered trailer, so the bike got full of that real iron oxide dust, and to try and wash down the race bike without any water in the middle of the desert, it was a tough call. Because only one vehicle goes at a time on the salt flat run, it's 9 miles long, you're not surrounded by a whole bunch of motors just revving all the time because it's only one vehicle at a time, so it's super quiet. And when we were there on the starting rope, ready to go, you know, people were used to hearing motors revving, but of course we're just there waiting to turn up the controller and slowly, you know, go off to, you know, conserve as much energy as we could before the 3 mile mark. While I was riding, it was just, I hope it doesn't muck up. There was a certain element of, I hope I don't fall off the bike because, you know, I mean, have you seen the bike? A quarter of a ton of batteries in a bike that's been welded together in a shed. Don't want to fall off that.
The record was set. It was a world record at the time. It was 110 mile an hour. That it was an average speed. Well, it's a 9 mile course. You've got a 2 to 3 mile run up, and then there's timing markers in the middle. 2 or 3 timing markers.
You've got to run both ways and average the speed?
No, it's just a single run. It's only if you want it to be in the Guinness Book of Records. They need to be there and they get you to go both ways.
Anyone can hold on to a bike and go fast, you know, or make a bike go fast, but making that bike go fast while keeping all of that battery technology within spec so it doesn't, you know, blow up in your face, that's the real challenge there.
From that success, I managed to wrangle up some sponsors and bought a brand new bike and started setting it up for the salt again. I put 4 motors onto the swing arm, that 50 kilowatts each. The same motor that Daniel still now uses in his bike. That was testing well. I had a few problems in
timing them probably.
Yeah, getting the timing right. We tested it on the dyno and it didn't go too well one of the times. A bit scary.
So it actually never ran on the flat?
Never ran. It did over 200 mile an hour on the dyno, but just never got it to the salt.
And so from there you decided you'd maybe build another one?
Yeah, I was left with these sponsors and no event, so the EFXC started up. So I got hold of a hub motor and removed the swing arm that I'd put on for the land speed and fitted the hub motor, and off we went. To go.
And that became your racing machine. You've had some early success?
Yeah, the first 2 years of the series we won outright.
And that culminated in the second year going to Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona was unreal. It was a logistical nightmare you couldn't just send a lithium bike on an airplane or a boat over there. Had to dismantle it and then rebuild it in America.
So where to from here? What does Team Catavolt intend to do with the next phase of its life? Well,
we've started on a new bike that's not going to be based off our production model. We're going to go all out and make a full-on superbike for next year. But we'll still put the hub motor bike in the production class.
So you'll be able to campaign 2 vehicles? Will you be continuing to campaign the existing bike this year?
No, seeing that we've missed out on a round, it's not worth the point. We've lost, don't have enough points for the championship now. So we'll just continue to build a bike that we're going to build for next year.
Okay. Concentrate on next year.
Concentrate on next year.
Preview.
In the next episode of Australian Electric Superbikes, we'll be taking a closer look at electric motor technology. To find out more about electric motorcycle racing, please visit evmotorcycle.org.